Well, about the arrest thing, it used to be that if you go to an arrest, you work somebody up, you got pulses back, you lost them. You got pulses back, you lost them. You have shockable rhythm, you have like things that are going all over the place. You transport that, right? Because that means that they could have a chance or whatever. The doctors want you to transport that. If it's just like a straight up, textbook arrest and nothing's working, then obviously you would already pronounce that in the field. But in this new order, it basically says that if you have a cardiac arrest that you would have probably transported in the past, right now you are not. A patient is not getting into the ambulance unless they have a pulse, or the patient is not being transported in a moving ambulance unless they have a pulse. Like if you have a street arrest, unless you're in imminent danger, if there's like a scene and all this shit, you're not supposed to even be transported. You put them in the bus, I guess you work them up in the bus, and if it doesn't work, you call PD and I don't know, give them the body. I don't know how that one works yet. But shit is crazy. Waiting at the hospital has become insane. I know somebody that took a post-arrest. That means that they got pulses back and they were sustained, and they drove them to the hospital, and they still had pulses in the hospital. They were still intubated and unconscious and not breathing on their own, right? Usually, you would be seen right away. He waited an hour and a half to give report. For an hour and a half, he stood in the hallway with someone on his stretcher, unconscious, intubated, just came out of cardiac arrest. After an hour and a half, he was forced to leave that person on the ground on the hospital. On the ground in the hospital, on a scoop stretcher. Because a lieutenant came and, had to figure it out with the hospital staff. Critical patients are not being seen in hospitals right now. They're waiting for hours. So they said, listen, if this person does not have a chance of living, if they're in cardiac arrest, there's no more CPR on the way to the hospital. You are, no matter what.